guys, I'm back. Apologies for the time away. Loads of stuff going on, but no trim, so let's try not to look completely awful. Anyway, back. So guys, today this is I'm taking a different angle. I did say I would do this, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a bit of an agony aunt segment today. I put out a poll on Instagram and had a lot of people interact with it. Basically on failures in relationships. What's people's views? Why do they have these failures? This, that and the other. So I'm going to do it. But obviously I'm going to put my own twist into it. I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to be honest on Nathan's level, on Nate's level. So you're going to see it just raw, just fresh. So let me just get it out from my phone. I hope everyone's been well. I hope you haven't missed me too much. I definitely plan to keep this content flowing. I'm so bad with being consistent. Something will happen in my life and then I'm just like, oh yeah, I got to YouTube. Oh yeah, so yeah, there you go. But give me 2 seconds. So where are we? Okay, so the poll that I put up, I said, well, I did a video and then I said, ask me a question that will be answered on my YouTube channel on failures of today's relationships. And it got good interaction. So I'll start with one straight away, just out of the bag. I did get quite a few responses for this, so thank you for everyone that responded. I'm not going to say names just because it could cause people to get in trouble if they're in relationships or whatever. But you'll know because I'm going to read yours out. So this was one that came out by someone I went to college with, and it's a big one. It's a really, really big one, and it's social media. Social media. So here's my take on social media, and I always say it. I'm not being rude. I'm just trying to put a stopwatch on, so we're not here for a million hours just watching me bang on. Okay, boom, bada. Yeah, social media. Now, my take on social media is this. This is my take on social media. Social media is not real. It's not real because people will capture the best things about them, and will only film the best things or the most entertaining things about them there and then. So you can't take a picture or 20 seconds on a Snapchat or 10 seconds on a story and say, wow, like that's what that person's doing, yeah. Because I think that's bogus. We all do it. You're never gonna post something that ain't relevant to get in interaction or something. So I don't think social media, me personally, if you didn't do it, I don't think there's a way to do it properly. But if you're in a relationship and you have social media, then there should be no secrets. It should just be out there and open. Now, I receive DMs a lot. I have a partner, and I receive DMs a lot. My girlfriend also receives DMs a lot. So, it's not necessary that... Obviously, if she looks at my phone and she sees, oh, DMs on Instagram, she might be like... But that's it. Like, she might be a little bit curious, but that's it. I think it's being honest at the end of the day. I don't think that, again, people should get like I've heard so many stories where people have like posted something and then their partner's like, why did you post that? You're only posting that for da. Listen, it is social media, but you also have to have respect for your partner with what you post and what you say on social media as well. But I don't think it's a key reason for failures in relationship. If you make it a problem, then it will be a problem. Of course it's going to be a problem. If your girl's not happy with you posting gym snaps and then you're taking your shirt off and then it's getting interaction from others, because you know it will, then just use your brain. Just use your brain. Like, I don't think you can... I just don't think social media is a problem for relationships unless you make it a problem. If you're a guy and you're out here being a dog and you're liking, like, half-naked girls, like, you gotta know that there's gonna be repercussions. If you're adding all these girls, there's gonna be repercussions. If you're leaving comments, there's gonna be repercussions. So you just gotta be smart. I think it's just being smart and being very open with your partner of what's going down on your socials. So that's topic number one. Topic number two, and this is one that I really, even in my relationship, I've probably always had a problem with it, but it's communication. But communication is key. Now, my opinion on communication is key, simply because it avoids most arguments. The reason you argue or have an argument or a disagreement or someone will feel a type of way is because of a lack of communication. It's not because you're at it being an absolute arsehole. And if you are, you're an arsehole. What can I say? Like, there's some people that are like that. Some people in relationships and they're just an arsehole. But if you pick that arsehole, prepared to get shit on. But you get what I'm saying. Be prepared. Pick an arsehole, prepared to get shit on. Don't pick an arsehole, you're nice and clean. You know what I mean? So, there you go. But communication is key. I think things like, I struggle with it myself, and I think a lot of guys do. So it's a male thing, I think, of thinking you have everything on lock and in control, so you don't relay what like plans or things to your partner, because you're like, oh, don't worry, like, I'll sort it out, like, it's gonna be cool or whatever. But if you let someone know, it's just the little things, just let them know. You don't have to even tell people a lot. But I've just learnt myself, let them know. Just something that's relevant to get them off your case. Because as guys, more time, that's a downfall of ours. And then you get the banging on from your girl. Like, why didn't you say, well, now look, because... Nah, bitch, calm down. Like, that's what you're thinking. But really, nah. Or even with your girl, like, you like, but if you just told me you was vexed, or I posted that picture and it pissed you off, then at the time, then we wouldn't be in this situation. Things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Communication, very, very key. I definitely swear by it. So here's another one. And I thought that this is from a very close dear friend of mine. So I'm going to read the exact thing that she said. And it is a girl. She said, why do guys think it's okay to like random girls' pictures? Now, I'm probably a culprit of this. Like, because when it comes to... this is going back onto the social media side of things, I think, again. But when it's going back onto things like social media and that, and liking pictures, I'm very much an advocate for social media. I don't take it serious, but I love it. I love social media because I think it gives everyone an opportunity to express themselves and feel special. And do you know what I mean? Like, Facebook's probably one of the worst in my opinion, because you have the older generation who've never had social media before, so they don't really know how to use it, and they post random things that as a younger person I'm just like, why? But that's their way of, that's why I would never say knock it. And I find that a lot on Facebook, but I just don't use Facebook very much that often for things like that anyway. But okay, so relating to guys, not girls, because it is specifically about guys. Again, I like anything that I think is positive. Like, if you put up a post that is clearly outlining why you've done this to make you feel good, then 100% I'm like, yeah, double tap that, show you a heart, like, respect. But on the flip side to this, and this is where I'll flip it on girls, just because a guy double taps a picture, it doesn't mean he wants to fuck her. And even if he does, it don't mean he's gonna. But it's just showing love and appreciation. Now, if you can't accept that as a partner, like I said, I said earlier, it really depends on what you're liking in it. Because I like random things. I like things from shoes to an animal to a bikini pic to a gym post to a car to a family photo to literally anything. That's just how I am on social media, on Instagram in particular. So I'm all for that, show the love and appreciation. But if you are overdoing it in something specific, again, comes back down to communication. If your girl's not cool with it or your partner's not cool with it, communicate that and nip it in the fucking bud. There you go. But nipped. But that's what I'll say onto that one. This come from a close friend of mine. Also saying, why can Instagram make or break a relationship? Now, simply, I think it can make or break a relationship because you're out here doing dumb shit. Don't do dumb shit that's gonna cause backlash on you. And that comes from girls, that comes from guys. Everyone receives DMs. I like to think. Everyone receives DMs. It's how you address them DMs, especially in your relationship. Like, if you got a DM from a girl, and she's showing you mad love, then you can be so respectful and just be like, oh, thank you very much, hon. Thank you very much, darling. Thanks, babe, or whatever. And keep it moving. But if you're entertaining this, and you know, guys know what we're doing, girls know what you're doing. When you're entertaining a DM, when you're entertaining pictures, when you're entertaining comments, yeah, you know what you're doing. You know the kind of reaction you're going to cause. So if you entertain it, then that's where you're at fault already. You're in a relationship, so have respect for what you've got going on there, because 100% that's going to come and shit on you. And we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. So in regards to why is Instagram the make or break, I don't think it is the make or break, but people allow it to be the make or break. I think the biggest problem is today that people take social media way too serious. Way too serious. I mean, it's not real. It's not real. Like, it's not real. So I don't think it's something you can take serious. And if you do, fucking grow up. Like, because when you put your phone down and you look out the window, there's more going on. There's real life going on. When you come off your phone, yeah, okay, someone's interesting right then. But that's not your life. So calm down. Like, and that's my opinion on things like that. On Instagram, all them things, like, it's not real life. If you make it real life, then you're in my opinion, it says more about you than it does. Yeah, it just says more about you. Like, if you revolve your whole life around that, then get a fucking life. Like, social media can't be your life unless it's your job, like influencers or whatever. Then get over it. Okay, so I have two more to get through. Two more. I thought this one was quite controversial, but again, coming from a friend, why do females fail to maintain guy happiness? That is a bit harsh, but I'll be real with you. I think, especially in relationships, girls more particularly than guys, from what I've seen, you get comfortable. You get very comfortable, and guys are simple. We like what we like. If you don't offer us, if you stop offering us what we like, things like making an effort, like doing your hair, if you get waxed every 2 weeks and then you start getting waxed every 6 weeks, okay, you just start, like, you ain't making an effort. You're changing up the game, because that's not what I fell in love with. And I just think it's things like that. Not just girls, but obviously this was about girls. I think lack of effort. I personally believe you need to want to impress your partner 24/7. If you don't, there's impressing and there's over impressing. You don't have to over impress if you're in a relationship, but keep them on their toes. Buy something new and make your man go, ooh, rah, is that you? Yeah, babes. Buy it. Do something different with your beard. Do you get what I mean? Do something to always a distraction. But do something that's gonna make you still stand out to your partner. And I think that is a key thing to make a relationship stay strong. Look at any relationship, maybe your grandparents, your parents, whoever you know, the most successful relationships you know, yeah, I guarantee you, yeah, that things like making an effort for just changing things up or whatever is key. If you gotta do it in the bedroom, change it up, do something new. Okay, here was a big one. I'm gonna try to read this out, but reading it out doesn't make a lot of sense. But here we go. They cheat and treat you like shit. Once they know you're in love, and they ain't feeling you no more. Yeah, it's mad. Cheating. Now, if you're cheating, there's a lot of reasons. I ain't got the most amount of time, but there's a lot of reasons why people cheat. Some people just automatically believe they want more. That they can't just have. And then people, if that's who you're with, you've picked that person and you're aware of that, like, sort that situation out. Either depart, like, see ya, or, like, nah. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be with someone like that. You need to, bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Like, them people are toxic. You can't have them. And I think, again, cheating comes down to there's a breakdown in your relationship normally. So again, if you've been cheated on a bag of times, obviously it hurts, but you need to reflect also and think, what have I done to then lead to that person to cheat? And it doesn't necessarily mean you've done anything wrong, but one of the biggest things you could have done wrong is pick that person. You need to be with someone that treats you like a queen, like a king, that makes you feel special. And if you're not with someone like that, again, like, they are not in, like, they are short-term lovers. They are not in it for the long run. So they ain't gonna be around begging you to do this, to do that. If you ain't doing something, they'll be like, alright, cool, well, there's a girl that will in a club. There's a girl that will at work. There's a girl that will at the gym. Do you get what I mean? So, again, you gotta know who you picked. You can't, like, picking is key. It's key. Like, you gotta know who you're picking. If you're picking reduced goods in a shop, you gotta know that although it was cheap, it ain't gonna last forever, or there is a reason why it was like that. If you're picking Tesco's finest, goddamn, it's gonna last a little bit longer. It's gonna last a little bit longer. It's gonna taste a bit better. That's how you gotta pick people. Pick people like how you pick your food, and I think that is just key. It's key. It's vital. So yeah, I think I'll wrap it up with, was there just one more? I think there was one more. Yeah, there was one more. I'll wrap it up with just one more. And the one more is, what was it? Another YouTuber got in contact with me and said, bruv, it's UK girls. Especially girls saying guys are trash. Because they focus on N-words. They focus on listening to, okay, yeah, so basically what he's saying is girls saying guys are trash. Now, yeah, I will put out a statistic that I strongly believe 85% of guys are trash. But that's because guys are very simple. So, and again, I think guys show it a lot. It's, you just gotta be aware. Open your eyes. Like, if you're not aware that someone's trash, it can happen, don't get me wrong, that it just comes out of nowhere. It can absolutely happen. Because due to circumstance, someone will act out of character and do, like, trash behaviour. But, again, it comes down to picking. And I believe women are trash as well right now. Because women have got this level of power and dominance over guys, especially. I've seen a lot of guys who have had their heart broken. And I've seen a lot of girls who have had their heart broken. And not just saying it as a guy, but the repercussions of a guy who has had their heart broken is major. It's major because guys don't function emotionally. So when they do, it's a big deal. Whereas women are not constantly, but you function on emotion more than you do logic firsthand anyway. So, and that's no offense to women, that's just from my own visualization, and that's just kind of what I've taken. That women function on emotion, guys function on logic. And yeah, like, men are trash, again, comes down to the picking thing. You've picked a trash guy. So you gotta know, you just gotta be aware. But guys, that was me. I could bang on for ages, and I will do another one like this again. I think the next time I do it, I'll pick specific topics. Cause I've tried to pick all these topics and talk about them. But I will pick specific topics and break them down bit by bit by bit and not ramble on. But yeah, that was my, you could say agony aunt, you could say advice, but that was my view and what I think on why there's a lot of failures in relationships nowadays. Guys, you just gotta be in control. I think control it's gonna save you in life. Be in control of your life, be in control of your happiness, be in control of, like, if you have kids, be in control of your kids' happiness. Like, you've got to put all the most important things first. In a relationship, obviously it's give and take, but you still got to put yourself first. If you're with someone and you realise down the line this ain't for you, then you got to put yourself first. Why are you going to drag yourself through a relationship or have a kid with someone or get married to someone because it ain't really for you? guys, that is my take on things. Bloody hell, I spoke loads. I stayed up. That alarm that went off is because it's 1 o'clock now. I stayed up, deliberately finished work, and I stayed up to do this video for you guys. So I hope it's at a decent quality. But again, guys, please do like, subscribe, share. If you have any other topics you think that would be amazing for me to do, definitely hit me up on the socials or in the comments. A video I definitely want to release soon, which I'm gonna do, is doing a DNA test. Mad, isn't it? But I'll talk to you. I just want to know where I come from. But I'll talk to you more about that in detail in another video. Boom. Guys, thank you for watching. You've been amazing. Later. So guys, obviously, I did put it out there. I am bloody hell squinty as hell, but lighting